Well, hello and welcome to this build of a Corgi Batboat, and it's rather worn down, looking a little worse for wear. It's got a broken screen, it had a broken rooster tail, Batman and Robin's done one, the beacon were missing, trailer weren't in too bad condition, so stick around, let's see what I did. Anyway, here's the basis of what I had to start with, and this one, it's being done for DMC's monthly challenge. That's the Diecast and Modelers community. You can find them on Facebook and on YouTube. They do various activities, so it's not only diecast models, it's if you're into modelling in general. And anyway, here we go. As you can see, it's a bit scabby and knocked about a bit. It's had a life is what we're saying. Anyway, away we go. First things first, I wasn't impressed with Steve Flowers. I've actually seen it, and he actually supplies the incorrect screen. What it is, the Batboat shares the same front screen as the Batmobile, and this is the rear screen from the Batmobile. So he's moulded the Batboat out of the rear screen. Either that, or he's moulding one Batmobile screen and getting two Batboats out of it. But anyone who gets the rear screen, and I've seen videos where others have got the rear screen and it doesn't fit. I made it. Oh, I did make it. And it's not too bad a job at the end, but any restorer with a few less modelling skills than I had would have ended up with a pup. Like, I think there's only one other Batboat build on, and the screen just didn't fit proper on it, because it's a rear screen. But anyway, it fits, and it's a decent job at the end is what I'm saying. It looks oakley mid-oakley. Anyway, I lost that bit. I lost the black base bit. God knows where that went. I was looking for it, but it went AWOL. But anyway, I managed to out. It wasn't detrimental to the build. Now, to make the screen fit, obviously there, I had to cut it with a disc with my Dremel, and it was a pain in the arse. I got it near enough, which is there. It's near enough for fit. Looks good enough. It's passable. So the next job was to glue it in, and I had no luck with super glue. That just didn't hold it. I probably should have used a zip kicker with it, but anyway, I digress. I got it in with, eventually I got it in with hoo-hoo glue. Kapow! Holy mackerel, black man. And there, I can't remember whether this is the attempt with the super glue or the hoo-hoo, but either way, that's the attempt with the super glue. It just weren't going in. It just wasn't fitting, Robin. By blunder. Anyway, here I'm trimming some of the excess off the screen. when my hands allow it. See if I slice my fingers. Ah! Job done then. Need a drink of me water now. There'll be a short interlude. Anyway, here I'm sanding. Sanding the rear of the screen so it's tidier. The thing with this, it's not a die-cast build, it's more like a model kit build, if you will. It's similar but different to a die-cast because it's all plastic, and there it's getting a dip in the floor covering of choice. Anyway, here on the Batboat, if you look there on the inside of the hull, it's got a square peg on each side on the inside, and on the cabin interior it has square holes for it to go into, so it basically clips together. I thought it was glued together, but it isn't, it's held together on them two clips. And here I'm using, I can never remember the name, the chrome stuff anyway. I'm using the refill. Molotov it is, and I'm using the refill put through the airbrush because it's the, up to now it's the best possible chrome finish you can find. Bang! Bang, Batman! And here we go. I'm just putting stickers on. And again, these I weren't happy with the quality of these from Model Supplies. If you rub them a bit vigorously, which I had to make them lie down, not that the stickiness were at fault, it wasn't, it was me that didn't actually get them on flat, so I'm not blaming Model Supplies for that. But it's printed and there's no covering protection put over the top of it, so the ink rubs off my handling. So if I were doing another, I'd probably get decals off black square. And there I decided not to strip the trailer because of the way the axle's actually mounted into it. I just got Humbrol gold and decided to brush paint. And anyway, here, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm putting the beacon on. First I tried with super glue and it didn't hold it that well, so I used hoo-hoo again, and here I'm using hoo-hoo because again these stickers from Model Supplies, again the glue wasn't that good for attaching them to the thing, so I had to use additional hoo-hoo glue. And there we are, I'm trying super glue there and it just didn't do anything. I think I should have used Zip Kicker, but anyway it gave me a bit more chance to just alter the shape a bit more. So we had a better fit. And there we go. Tried the super glue again. And anyway, still no, it just wouldn't hold. I think it's because I couldn't hold it still long enough. But anyway, I got round the problem with a couple of dots of hoo-hoo. There we are, still trying with that there. And BAM! We're in. or it will be in a minute. No, it's out again. No, it's out again. Holy squirrel's nuts, Batman. Anyway. But yeah, out of all the parts, and it's not normal for me because I'm normally content with model supplies items, but these lot I wouldn't even put as average for the Batboat. The actual hull stickers needed a coat of clear on them to protect the inks, which wasn't done, so you can see at the end there the inks rubbed off at the end with me handling them and sticking them down. And the bat symbol stickers, the glue was poor on them, and I was given the totally wrong screen. So apart from that, his service was pretty good, all things considered. At least he's consistent, he got everything wrong. But yeah, as I say, I've never had any complaints about other stuff, but I won't be getting any more of his stickers or decals. And I'll get stuff off him, obviously, because I've always been happy enough with it before. But I'll be looking at other sources as well. But yeah, there I think I'm pointing Batman and Robin in. They're getting the butts in the boat. Butts and boat. Get in there, Robin. Holy smokes, Batman. And we're back to a view. Here we see the lesser spotted Batboat. It's here, in its mating grounds. Where'd he go? And there we go. Putting it back together, I did actually glue it. So as you can see here, it's not coming apart anytime soon. And in all honesty, if I'd have, with hindsight, I wouldn't have put the stickers on till last thing either, because I had to paint it and it stopped me being able to airbrush it, so I had to hand paint it in the end, which is neither here nor there. It's a Batboat, but I know for the next one I'll be doing another, because I want the early version, because I have a late version and an early version. And there I'm trying to fill with crystal clear, and it wasn't ideal. I scraped a lot of it off. He sort of did it, but I weren't 100% happy with that solution. And here I'm doing a pen on the wheels, the Molotov pen, just touching up the little bits that were missing. They weren't bad. I've had worse. And there we are, you can see crystal clear's dry clearage, but I weren't happy, so here I'm using Umbro model filler. It's basically like a car knifing stopper. not quite as brutal as Bondo. Wham! There we go. I'm going in with some roughish production paper first. Just knock down the rough edges on it and get it into some sort of shape. And there we are with the rough one. And now I'm using a knife just to get rid of the filler in the recesses where the paper just ain't doing the trick, man. Because I need to get that shape back. And just scraping lumps as well. Because I've never found, really what I should have done was put a bit of liquid poly in it and made it thinner. So I'd have lost them craters in the filler. But anyway, here's where we started. A beaten up and battered Batboat. I did paint it on the bows and the back. Well, just the bows, sorry. I used Army Painter Zombicide Gun Black, which is an acrylic figures paint, and then I gloss varnished the whole boat including stickers, yes, with the Leo Premium airbrush colour, and it's gloss varnish, so the whole boat got finished in that. And it's presentable. It's not my best work, but it's not my worst either. I've basically got a Batboat that can go in the cupboard. Cool. And it does what it says on the tin, basically. I'm happy enough with it, so... Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a longish one this time, but I'm hoping it were worth it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Even better if you give me a thumbs up, and it should share the video. And even better, turn on your notifications. It all helps to grow the channel, which I'm heading up to 1,000 subscribers, and you never know, I might do a giveaway. Ain't that a threat? But yeah, I'm happy. It's looking pretty, looking good, which is what it's all about. If you can make it look better, and it looks like a Batboat, and people think it's a Batboat, it's a Batboat. Batman! Come and get your dinner, Batman! Tatty pie!